is up here? My god, this is just ridiculous. Okay, back again, I would say. What the hell is up in the last time? In the last 3 streams or so, every time there was an interruption like this. Now it's getting ridiculous. What was up? Again? Is it my internet connection that's here the culprit, or what is it? I don't get it. Huh. Oh, console hype, thank you! But what is up right now? Reconnecting, connected to chat. Okay, this is also back. This is weird. I had in the last 3 streams the same problem. Suddenly disconnected. I don't get it. What is even weirder, during the time it was shown it would OBS told me everything would be fine, but it's not. And that's what surprises me. This is so weird. Sorry for this, but I have no idea where this comes from. In the last 3 streams, the same problem. But everything seems fine now. But it's weird. In the last 3 streams, in each of them there was this interruption. Nevertheless, back to the game, I would say. But this is really annoying. Huh? Setting this, okay. Back to it.
The place seems to resist change. It would take something unusual.
Now, back to this game. So as Oren said, Spira hasn't changed in 10 years. Of course, this is a world that's refusing any kind of change. So somebody like Tidus is just needed here. That's a fact.
Don't let the peaceful scenery fool you. Be on guard at all times.
All right.
No, I don't think so. It's bad idea, yes.
Please, we beg of you.
Impossible! Impossible!
What's wrong?
This guy won't let our chocobo on the shoe puff.
Ah, it is kind of big.
It's just not fair.
He does have a point, though.
So what? We just leave him behind?
Hey, I didn't say that. Just...
It is no good. We will have to find another way. We will find a ford where we can cross on foot.
Yes, Captain Sir.
But that'll take days.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, boy.
That's our captain.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Those words stayed with me. I wonder how Captain Lucille is doing.
Oh my. Out of all places where this interruption of the stream could have happened, why does it that it had to be the moon flow? Sure, there are other places in the game where I would be upset about this, but especially this screen here has a special meaning to me. You see, this screen was the first thing I have seen from FF10. Quite a few years ago, I can't say how many years exactly. I visited my sister in her house, a small house she had at this time, and she had back in that during this time the PS2 was still a modern console, the current gen, and one game that was inserted during this time was FF10. I can remember in the living room when for the first time I tried this game, and it was this screen here at the Moonflow. I played for a bit.
Would you like to hear a bit about the wondrous shoe puff?
What can I say? I liked this game from the very first moment. I played for roughly Thunderplans or so. Somewhere in the Thunderplans was the end of it. So I have seen the whole part of Guadosalam. This right here is the point where it started. That was my introduction to Final Fantasy. Funny that just sometime later, maybe a year or so, or a few, maybe 9 months, 9 months to a year, somebody else gifted me the PC version of FF7, and there it all began. That was the way I got into the Final Fantasy series. Once playing this game on the PS2 from my sister back in the day, and FF7 on PC as it was gifted to me. From this moment on, all other games came into my hands. From FF8 after that, FF9, and so the others as well. Dirge of Cerberus, from then the GBA versions, especially from Final Fantasy 4 and 5. This is how it all started. It is interesting. Well, in the meantime, now you have heard a bit of my story. Time to hear something from Mai Shen.
There are many things we do not know about the shoe puff. For example, what does it eat? It eats nothing. The water it sucks through its schnoz somehow supports its considerable size. Some theorize it eats teeny-weeny waterborne organisms. And that, as they say, is that. Perhaps you'd like to hear a bit about the Hypello, hmm?
Of course.
The shoe puff handlers belong to a race of water dwellers known as the Hypello. They may be slow on land, but in the water they're quick as silvery fish. You'd think they'd make admirable players of blitzball. But their lackadaisical disposition draws them to less strenuous pastimes. And that, as they say, is that.
Riding a shoe puff isn't that much fun.
What?
How little you know. Some things little boys never grow out of. Right?
$5,000 gil.
Let the driver know when you're ready.
No problems buying with us. Yeah, right. They all want to sell you something. It's still a bit sad that this interruption happened right here at the Moonflow. Machina against the teachings? Not really.
Rides the shoe puff?
Right, the shoe puff. All aboard.
All aboard? Shoe puff launching.
Hey.
Huh?
Take a look.
What? Whoa! A sunken city.
A Machina city, 1,000 years old. They built the city on top of bridges across a river.
But the weight of the city caused the bridges to collapse, and it all sank to the bottom.
Right, it's a good lesson.
A lesson?
Yeah. Why build a city over a river, yeah?
Well, it would be convenient with all that water there.
Nope, that's not why. They just wanted to prove they could defy the laws of nature.
Proof that power.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yevon has taught us. When humans have power, they seek to use it. If you don't stop them, they go too far, yeah?
Yeah, but don't you use Machina too? Like the stadium and stuff, right?
Yevon, it decides which Machina we may use and which we may not.
So what kind of Machina may we not use then?
Remember Operation Mihen? That kind.
Or war will rage again.
War?
More than 1,000 years ago, mankind waged war using Machina to kill.
They kept building more and more powerful Machina.
They made weapons so powerful, it was thought they could destroy the entire world.
The people feared that Spira would be destroyed.
But the war did not stop.
What happened then?
Sin came, and it destroyed the cities and their Machina.
The war ended, and our reward was sin.
So, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand, eh?
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
But it's not like the Machina are bad.
Only as bad as their users.
It's because of people like the Al-Bed screwing everything up.
What could that be?
Unwanted guests, I guess.
Sit down.
Sorry! Ah!
The Al-Bed! Luna, we'll save you!
They are underwater and they talk. this one's much better. Take it slow. So much for this attack. And done. Nice way to finish. Learning overdrive mode as well.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Those Albed.
Calm
Is
down,
everybody
Walker.
okay?
I'm sorry. We're all okay now.
Yuna,
Super full speed ahead.
Damn the Albed! What do they want from us? Could it have something to do with Luca? What are they after Yuna for? Wait, they're mad they lost the tournament. Oh wait, they're mad about Operation Mihen.
I wonder. Didn't Kamari's clansmen say something? About summoners disappearing?
So the Albed are behind that. Those sand-blasted grease monkeys.
Hey, Waka. It's no use complaining about the Albed now, right? We'll protect Yuna from anyone, anywhere. It's that easy. That's all I need to know.
Well, I guess so.
You're right.
Arigato. What a celebrity.
Might be more Albed. Keep watch, yeah?
Looks like we're stuck here for a while.
Seems that way. sleeping.
Oh, Walker, at your service.
Guard Yuna.
Yes, protect me. Of course. Welcome at the Aurochs. Hi there.
You're not dead? Huh?
Thought I was done for back there.
Fan service. Yeah, right,
Riku.
console.
You're Riku. Hey! You're okay! How you been?
Terrible.
Yeah, you don't look so good. What happened?
You beat me up, remember?
Huh? Oh, that Machina? That was you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that really hurt, you know. You big meanie.
Wait, but you attacked us.
Damn
Nuh-uh.
it.
It's not exactly what you think.
Yo!
Too bad I don't wear the Riku cosplay right now. Would be a great character introduction moment.
Friend of yours.
And you could say that.
Pleased to meet ya. I'm Riku.
Yuna, Lulu, I told you about her, remember? She was the one who helped me before I was washed up on Besaid. She's in our bed.
Wow, so you like all your life. What luck meeting here, huh? Praise be to Yevon. So, Riku, you look a little beat up. You okay?
Waka.
Huh? What?
There's something we need to discuss.
Oh, go ahead.
Girls only. Boys, please wait over there.
Right. Sorry, Waka.
Huh? What? Ah.
You ain't invited, Walker.
Sir Orin, I would like Riku to be my guardian.
Show me your face.
Huh?
Look at me.
Oh, okay.
Open your eyes. As I thought.
No good?
Are you certain?
100%. So, anyway, can I?
If Yuna wishes it.
Yes, I do.
Riku's a good girl. She helped me a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm for it. The more the merrier.
Righto. Then I'll just have to be the merriest.
It was strange. Even though Waka had always hated the Al Bhed,
Riku, at your service.
he never realized Riku was one of them.
Okay, to the first battle.
Ooh, a treasure chest. I wonder what's inside.
Yeah, you have to steal from treasure chests.
Yahoo! You should know, I'm scary when I get mad. I'm gonna use that item I just got on you. You'll be sorry.
Buster, aka Mix. Let's see.
What did you just do?
That was great!
I can combine items and use them like this. It's not that tough, really.
Nice extra. Another overdrive mode. But I have to go back. Because there's one scene that I definitely want to have, but to definitely get this one, I have to test something. Now, let's guess. Why did I specifically train to get Blitz Ace so early in the game? Because it's the best way to see how good are the affection values. Which character has the highest one? And this character will, of course, throw the ball. And if the points aren't high enough here in Guado Salam, I will miss out a scene that I want to see.
I'll take you all on!
That sounds confident. Let's first of all...
So who's next?
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Ouch. This
training, huh?
Kinda. Not the way I want.
Leave it to me.
I'm here.
All right. Now. Nice. Now, I want Riku to throw the ball. Despite me wearing the Yuna cosplay now, I want Riku to do this. And the best way to raise affection values? Just heal. Once I've used a few potions, I would say then I can test it. Oh, that was an accident. Especially because I want to get this scene with Riku and Guada Salam. Should be enough, I would say. Okay. Let's now walk up, finish this off.
Go, go, go!
I'm gonna save. And then test with Blitz Ace. If still Yuna throws the ball, well, I have to continue with this. Let's use this opportunity.
Miss me?
Okay, change of plan. Lulu just finished this thing off. let's see if this was enough. Nice music. So let's see. Ouch. Thank you. You really need some more HP, Rico. Okay, now is the moment. We'll find out. Will she throw the ball or not? It wasn't enough. Oh my god. 20 potions. Still not enough. Okay. In this case, I'm gonna load. Gonna load the save file then. The starting screen. Nostalgia. Yeah, the time when Square Enix was still Squaresoft. Oh, Aka, a few potions, please. then. I wonder how many potions I will need. Accident. Just the right scenario. When I think about it.
My turn.
Yeah, might be the better choice.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Mend us.
Come on, become slow. Wonder how high his resistance is. Now. Now is the time. Not yet. Let's make this quick. High power medicine. Nice. A rare steel. And another one. Another 9 should be sufficient. I hope, at least. Maybe this is what they call a tedious grind. Your turn, Aaron.
Farewell. No time to waste. Let's go.
She's fast already, and now becomes even faster. I really hope that was enough. But I do promise one thing. If Riku will throw the ball in the next battle, I will wear the Riku cosplay for the next stream. That's a promise. I got the soundtrack. I can barely think of a sound of a music piece that I can't think of a music piece I
This is
wouldn't
gonna
like.
be easy.
Yeah, really easy. I have a feeling you would wear it anyways. Yeah. If I would have not made it today until the moon flow, I would have said, okay, so when I recruit Riku, I will wear her cosplay fitting to it too. But well, it was planned anyway. I'm looking forward to the time when I can wear the Lulu cosplay too. Although, this might take a while. Okay. Oh dear, Blitz Ace. Please show mercy.
Beg for mercy.
I should not beg for mercy. Yes! We did it! We made it!
Take that!
We did it! Yes! By the way, Merit, have you? I don't know. No, I think I've said that before. It was your moral support that did it, Merit. Yes! This is just because of our honored island monkey. Where would we be without this British explicitity?
Take that! Woohoo!
The power of love and friendship. Yes. For thou hast brought us the power of love and friendship. Oh, no orange first.
See ya!
See ya. The devs really knew she was in dire need of HP. Or is it a coincidence? They put 3 HP spheres right around the start. Welcome to Guado Salam, home of the Guado. Ruled by the Guado, inhabited by the Guado, and organized by the Guado. And also the food that's served here is made by the Guado.
We have been expecting you, Lady Yuna. Welcome to Guado Salam. This way, my lady. This way.
Me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, I beg your pardon. I am called Trommel Guado. I am in the direct service of our leader, the great Seymour Guado. Lord Seymour has very important business with Lady Yuna.
With me?
Business with me? Whatever could it be, I wonder?
Please, come inside the manor. All will be explained. Of course, your friends are also welcome.
our arms, why don't you? Ah, I almost forgot.
Is it made of guado too? Well, the guado are a species that does look a bit plant or wood-like. I would say a bit plant-like. So maybe when they grow up, maybe when they grow up and become larger, one day they arrive to this point where they decide we go back to Guado Salam, become one with the trees and the earth, and they just decide to become a part of it, like part of the crew and part of the ship. With the Guado, it's part of the ground, part of the Guado Salam. And from this moment on, they are part of this place. And so the story of Guado Salam was founded. And from there on, more and more the Guado that have finished returning to their home became part of it too. And so it was told. In this story, when we all were just kids running around and listening to what the elders say. A local specialty, avocado. Yeah, avocado fruits. Very tasty. Can only suggest to try it. They are amazing. Its taste is just beyond compare. Flame sword.
What would you do without me?
Keep this in mind. I wonder if there's another fruit that you can so perfectly put into this word. Kiwi wouldn't fit.
Guardian. It seems that Maester Seymour has returned to Guado Salam. He's young, but he deserves our respect.
2 more days and a day off finally. Tomorrow will be my 27th day in a row. What the hell? 27th day in a row? How's this allowed? How is that possible? Aren't there like workers' protection rights or something like that? You know, I had also 13 and did I had 14 days up to now? At least I had 13 days once. No, twice or more. I had like 13 days at least 2 times. I don't know if there was more. All those complaints. Your job is much harder, though, to be fair. True as well.
Did you hear about the far plane or the fireflies?
Abyssum.
The far plane's the place where fireflies born from ascending gather. they appear in the shape of people who've died and gone to the far plane. Quite the phenomenon. How I wish I understood it more fully. The owl bed have a theory, you know. They say the fireflies are just reacting to visitors' thoughts and dreams. But only the dead appear on the far plane. No image of the living has ever been seen. It's a great mystery, but maybe the dead leave a bit of themselves in the hearts of the living. And that little bit borrows the fireflies' power for their paranormal performance. Or maybe not, who knows? And that, as they say, is that. Care to hear about the far plane or the fireflies?
Mine's just due to a horrible Nazistic machina using colleague. I see. About the Illumina, aka fireflies.
They may be called fireflies, but they aren't really flies, you see. They're those lights you see whenever a fiend dies. The little fellows are responsible for a few fantastic phenomena. Visions of the past, spheres, fiends, these are all the fireflies doing. In fact, fireflies have something to do with aeons, too. The dreams of the faith reach through the spirit of the summoner.
The dreams of the faith.
And that which is unreal becomes real for all to see. Or maybe not, who knows? And that, as they say, is that.
Through the fireflies, the dreams of the faith become real. And those are the aeons, or the beasts, Beastia. Nice house, by the way. This music.
I wonder what smells so nice. I wonder what smells so nice.
Stay close to Yuna. Stay close to Yuna.
It's almost as if something is not right. Yeah.
Why does he want to see me? Why does he want to see me?
What you might wanna tell? Wonder what he wants to tell us.
Not like Mr. Seymour.
He doesn't. Kimari doesn't trust him. This fella.
Kimari speak no more.
You have like I don't know how much lines in the entire game. Almost nothing.
I don't like the smell of this one, eh?
Don't like the smell?
These are the past leaders of the Guado.
They all look the same.
Mr. Seymour doesn't look like them, no.
Don't you know? The last leader, Maester Jiskel, wed a human woman. She was Seymour's mother.
Oh.
Timbo! Oh, love the cosplay. Nice to hear that. Really nice to hear you enjoy it. Persona 4. Cool. How was it? Welcome in, brother from another mother. So, I wonder, how far are you with Persona 4? I haven't played the Persona series, but I wanted to, well, it's on the pile of shame, basically. More or less. I still have to buy it for PC, though. It is like on this is it pile of shame or backlog? No, I don't own it, so it's not pile of shame, but still, it is planned. Merit, my brother, good to see you. Okay, Timbo, if you, I don't know if you have been lurking or if you just came here. If you just entered here, press exclamation mark, and cosplay if you want to see it. I wonder. Wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't seen it up to now, when he just entered. So Timbo, if you want to see more of the cosplay, just ask. Ah, okay. Alright. I'm gonna turn the sound off for a second, because otherwise it wouldn't be loud enough. Ah, Cole and Tim was supposed to avoid confusion with Tombo Jr. Ah, alright. So, as you can see, this cosplay is basically complete. There's just a... oh, hanging up the cable. See this? Normally I would wear it here, but because I have headphones on, as you can see, this wouldn't be so comfortable, so I leave this piece here off. Doing this back, gonna put on the ring and this here. So, back to it, more complete. I also have Yuna's necklace, you see? This is hers. By the way, don't be surprised about the choker, but I have a long neck and I try to hide it with like turtlenecks and chokers, so it doesn't, you don't see my long neck directly. Okay, back to it. The kimono is basically complete, as you can see. This is Yuna's normal FF10 outfit. Same for the arms, as you can see. See how the colors switch right a bit down there. Also very comfy to look at. Oh, and other details. From this down here, those things are on it as well. Pretty nice to look at, isn't it? Oh, not to forget the ribbon. I also have Yuna's ribbon here at my back. It's although you see, it's just not as large as the one from the game. So, what can I say? It is a nice cosplay, isn't it? Love it. Aw, that is a quality outfit. Yeah, it is bought, but it is pretty good. Same with my Christie's and Rinoa cosplays. They are all pretty good in their quality, I have to say. And when I think about the prices I paid for them, then it's also amazing how good they are. Only with this cosplay though, I might should have go with this part here a bit bigger. Also just had some major surgeries, so my hearing is horrible. So if I miss anything, my sincere apologies. You don't have to apologize for that, Timbo. Sorry to hear you had to go through some surgeries. But if it's now over, I hope so. But that's one reason, you would never have to apologize for something like this. I'm rather glad if it's over. My god. But I hope you will, I hope you will enjoy. You can still enjoy the stream now. When this game just calls you. Hope you have a speedy recovery. Yeah, same here. I really hope I hope you have some recovery as soon as possible. Love these conversations with fans, that's all. I see what you mean.
This way, please. This way, please.
Thanks, brother. I had a few surgeries, got rid of the pain fatigue. Oh, that's nice to hear. Rid of the pain.
I will go inform Lord Seymour. Please wait here.
What's your favorite Final Fantasy? 7. If the question would be which was my first Final Fantasy was this one. I have told this short story once in a stream already, but I would like to tell it but I would like to tell you to tell this a second time. When was it? It was at least 15 years ago, if not more. I was visiting my sister back in that time in her small house, and in the living room, this game, FF10, was in the PS2. And I got the chance to play this for the very first time. And you see, the first part of this game that I saw was the moon flow. So this south part of it, before you go before you ride the shoe path, and from there up until Thunder Plans, but I don't know how far in the Thunder Plans. No, I was at least in Rin's travel agency, and a bit after that. At least until the travel agency, as I can remember the scene from it, and a bit further beyond. Not sure if it was still Macalania, but I think it was before Macalania still. And that's when I played this game for the first time. And when I see the the screen where the save point is at the part of the moon flow, so the first screen, I think about this time back. This was a moment it was just a match made in heaven, the first introduction to Final Fantasy. And roughly a year later or so, maybe a bit less, maybe roughly a year, another person gifted me the PC version of FF7. And yeah, I had to get it running somehow, so I bought the PSX version of it. After that I bought FF8, and then to 9, and then GBA versions of 4 and 5, and so on. And that was the way I got introduced to this series. It was this one time in the living room in the small house from my sister, and well, the one time when I got gifted the PC version of FF7. Interesting story, I would imagine. And also thanks to her PS2, I was introduced to Devil May Cry, Onimusha, and so on. Yeah, that was all. It is interesting how I got introduced to those games. But the first platforms I played on were the Nintendo Game Boy and the Amiga. It is funny. the one Game Boy game, the Mario game on the Nintendo Game Boy, the old one, or Pinball Dreams of the Amiga. One of these two games was the first game I've ever played, but I'm not sure which one it was, as I was very young. But yeah, that's a part of my gaming history. These are just important moments. I somewhere then got the PS1, I got the Super Nintendo, I got from the original Nintendo Game Boy to the Game Boy Color. I got Zelda Link's Awakening, the first Zelda I ever played. It is interesting how some things introduce you to gaming, or at least a series as a whole. My favorite is 10, first ever was 7. Oh, kinda reversed, with my first being 10 and the favorite being 7. Yeah, but it's not surprising. After all, those are the characters I like to cosplay the most, basically. The games that... Yeah, it's just like... I really love cosplaying as Tifa. I do enjoy cosplaying as Yuna, by the way, a lot. Also with Rico as well. Quistis and Rinoa too. It's 7, 8, 9 and 10. Those are the Final Fantasies that each are great in their right, but 6 isn't bad either. And 6 is such an amazing 2D Final Fantasy. 7 is an impressive game. 8 goes different directions, but it's still the science fiction like 7, but in a different way. 9 is really back to the roots. 10 is a great way to introduce someone to this series. In my opinion, 10 is the best game to play this series for the first time. Awesome. Yeah, it's a bit history of my gaming life, and then it all went on from this. Not only did I play on PS1, I got a PS2, I got an Xbox later on, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. It is interesting. I got every console over time, but I only had a PS1 as a kid until my current family took me in. But my neighbors would give me FF when they beat them. Yes, X is God. I enjoy all of them. Yeah, it's impressive. But FFX is a great start to the series. Yep, that's what I say. It is the best to introduce you to this. It is, well, because what I really like about this game, you experience a world that is completely new to you, but it's also for the protagonist. Tidus is not a classic fighter, he is, well, just some star player, and he's taken away from this nice life that he had, and suddenly he's in a world that's all about death. It is an interesting story, and when people say that Tidus is much of a crybaby, I think they don't recognize how would they feel in this situation. I think Tidus is mostly reliable as a character. He has a few things that I not like about him, but still, you have to keep in mind those group is pretty young. FF3 is my least favorite. I did enjoy playing FF3 because the job system was so great, but you had to grind a lot. You won't feel the same way thrown in a world like that. Yeah, right. Spira is such a sad place. Besides of Blitzball, what do you have to relax and just enjoy? With Blitzball as the only joy you might have? Reminds me of immigrants moving from a country during hard times to a new one. Scary stuff. Well, the current situation does bring this topic up a lot here in Europe. Yeah, the world is weird. Interesting and weird. That's for sure. But back then, I was very young when I saw this place here for the first time. But still, I could feel that something's fishy about this Seymour fella. Nevertheless, this series, there are a few games in the series that I have not completed, and those are FF2, FF5, and FF12. With FF2, this level system just stopped me from continuing it. With FF5, I was in a place somewhere in the game and I stopped playing for a while, and then I got back to it after a while and I was completely out of it and did not continue after that. I can barely say when it was in this game. I still have plans to complete it, but then on stream. Not completed FF5 makes me sad. Sorry for this, but when was that? Sure, sure, a few years ago. Yeah, I was somewhere in the midst of FF5 and then I stopped. I'm not sure what it was, but for some reason I didn't continue for a while, and then when I tried to go back to it, I was completely out of it. And with FF12, that's the third game I haven't completed. Somewhere also in it, I just lost motivation and stopped playing it after that. And this happened 2 times for me. Once with the German PS2 version, and the second time with the International Zodiac Job System version, so the imported Japanese version I got back then. I also did import X2 International and Last Mission. I feel like 5 is underrated, but it's because comparing it to all these other innovative games, 5 is not as strong for comparing other FF games. Yeah, nevertheless, I do plan to play the whole Final Fantasy series on stream. 5 will come sooner or later anyway. FF12 is a game where I do think is hard to finish, makes sense. But I'm not sure what it was, but for some reason I completely lost motivation in FF12. And that this happened both with the OG version, with the German version and the international version, does tell me something, despite the cool jump choices. 5 is the best SNES era FF, don't at me. My favorite Final Fantasy is the one where Frodo goes to Hogwarts. Merit Laydown. But yeah. FF1 is a bit blank in its gameplay, but still you see where the series got its start. FF2, at least it has a story, not a great one, but at least it has one. Gameplay well, this leveling system is just weird. FF3, in FF3 I did enjoy the job system a lot, despite it being so grindy. I mean, you had to grind countless hours to really make use out of them. With FF4, I did enjoy the story of Cecil. And gameplay-wise, it was absolutely great. With 5, I did enjoy the gameplay. With the story, I cannot remember anything. I cannot remember everything of it, but I wonder where I stopped. I think I was in a cave or so. I can not really call back too much of this though. FF6 is absolutely great. I love so many characters from this game. And that's because they are all so unique. Terra is a great character, Salus is a great character, or Celeste, how to pronounce it accurately. But not to forget the others, whether it's Locke and the two brothers. Each one. Each is unique in its own way. That's what makes FF6 so great. Characters are different and all unique. FF7, where should I start? You have this premise at the start. You go against the large, you basically go against the Empire in a way, because Shinra is basically the Empire. And later on, the enemy is, well, Sephiroth. And my god, is he a villain. When I saw for the first time what he did with in Shinra HQ, that was a shock. And that was an introduction. When you see someone by his actions, this is scary. And with FF8, FF8 is a different tone, yet I really enjoyed this switch in tone a lot. It was, can you say unique? It just went a different direction. It was science fiction in a way, but it was, it is also in this premise something so unusual. You have military cadets fighting as, what can I say, mercenaries in the world. And with that high demand for mercenaries, you really know how the world, how the situation is there. FF9, it looks a bit at, when you come from 7 and 8 to 9, you might see this character style a bit as what's that? Is it for kids? But it's not. The story of 9 is really strong, and its moments, especially those cutscenes. This game really showed what the PSX was capable of, and it is amazing. This switch in the narrative, and once you get to Terra, you're just baffled at those revelations. And FF10, oh my god. A character you can basically understand why he is so confused about the world he was put in. Taken from home, put into a world that is basically in a spiral of despair and death. Every song in this game is great. Oh, I agree. Sephiroth must die. I do like the approach for the FF villains. I don't think there really is a bad villain except 13. Oh gee. FF13. It might sound odd, but unlike 12, which I never finished, I have finished 13 a few times. I have finished the PS3 version at least 1 or 2 times, and I have finished the PC version 1 time on Steam. What can I say? It was not... It wasn't... how should I say that? It is... FF10 and FF13 are both very linear games, but 13, unlike 10, cannot hide those corridors. In FF10, you might go from... you might walk one long corridor, like a street in a way. You might walk from point A to point B to point C, but still there is something left and right from you, and there are stops, something to calm down and let the world introduced. I mean, Guado Salam, for example. There are not many screens of Guado Salam, but still, because of what you see here inside the mansion here of Seymour and in the far plane, it does feel like more than it actually is. So it hides this linearity with stops here and then, and giving you something to sit down and let this sink in. FF13 does not let you sink in a lot. There are moments like in the house of the Estheims where it calms down a bit, at least for a while. But you're basically only running from point A to point B to point C without much in between. It is just like you cannot get really into the places where you are, because they are just your corridor to get to the next point. While here, there is at least some kind of distraction from this fact, and that's what makes 10 so much better than 13. 13 is not a bad game. I love 13, but Tantalus and Orphan is meh. Yeah, they are both not good villains. I mean, how surprising is it that the High Chief of the government is actually trying to destroy the whole world they are living in? More or less. But Sid in 13 was awesome. I didn't put much thought into Sid, but what I can say is he had his purpose in the story. He first served as the one to guide them, later on, well, at least to support them, and later on as someone who wants to stop them in doing so, because it will only help the False Sea.
This is good.
What could it be? Oh.
Stay on your guard.
Why? This guy's just a priest, right?
Those with power use that power. Maesters have power.
Wait. You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Zanarkand.
Ah.
Auron is just the character who knows the most in this game.
I get the feeling he called us up here for more than just dinner.
He knows the truth about Yevon. He knows where the other Zanarkand is. He sees through this facade of the Maesters. It is interesting.
There's no temple here in Guado Salam, see? Summoners usually just pass through on their way elsewhere. What?
I didn't even ask a question and you're explaining things.
You'd rather I say nothing, then?
No. Maybe you finally believe I don't know anything about Spira. And maybe that means you believe me about Xanarkin, too?
Well, there are many things I do not know. Your Xanarkind is one of those things. I suppose I can't say what I think, either way. Still, be careful. You shouldn't tell other people.
Yeah, I know.
Xanarkand. The city that never sleeps.
Truly, it is good to have guests again. Since Lord Jiskel passed away, these halls have been too quiet.
The death of Lord Jiskel was a great loss for all of Spira.
Was this Maester Jiskel really such a great guy?
He brought the teachings of Yevon to the Guado. He was truly a great man.
Truly a loss for us all. But now a new leader, Lord Seymour, has come before us. Lord Seymour is the child of a Guado and a human. He will be the tie that binds our two races together. But that is not all, I think. Lord Seymour, he will surely become the shining star that lights the way for all the peoples of Spira.
That is enough trouble. Must I always endure such praise?
Don't like so much praise.
Welcome.
I refuse.
You wanted to see me?
Please, make yourselves at home. There's no rush.
Please keep this short. Yuna must rush.
Pardon me. It has been a long time since I had guests. Lady Yuna, this way.
So beautiful.
This sphere is a reconstruction created from the thoughts of the dead that wander the far.
Xanarkin?
Correct. Xanarkin, as it looked 1,000 years ago.
Thanks for the follow, Spexos. I appreciate that.
The great and wondrous Machina city, Xanarkin. She once lived in this metropolis.
She who? Lady Yunalesca!
She was the first person to defeat sin and save the world from its ravages. And you have inherited her name.
It was my father who named me.
Lord Braska was entrusting you with a great task. He wanted you to face sin as Lady Yunalesca did. However, Lady Yunalesca did not save the world alone. To defeat the undefeatable sin, It took an unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds two hearts for eternity.
Oh my. Unalaska looks so great.
Wow, your face is beet red.
You okay?
He asked me to marry him.
You serious? Hey!
You know what Yuna must do.
Of course. Lady Yuna, no, all summoners are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin. She must ease the suffering of all Spira. She must be a leader for the people. I proposed to Lady Yuna as a maester of Yevon.
Spira is no playhouse. A moment's diversion may amuse an audience, but it changes nothing.
Even so, the actors must play their parts. There's no need to answer right away. Please, think it over.
We will do so then. We leave.
Lady Yuna, I await your favorable reply.
No. I refuse
Why
this
are you
offer.
still here, sir? I beg your pardon. We Guado are keen to the scent of the far plane.
Serious? That was weird, Titus. But it was good foreshadowing.
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter, Seymour, the leader of the Guado, married in the name of Yevon, overcoming the barriers of race. It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
Sounds just like a passing daydream, like Oren says.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage. I mean, marriage?
Jealous?
What? No way. We gotta defeat sin. Romance can wait.
You sure picked a fine time to lay this one on us.
Maybe it is a fine time.
You serious?
If my getting married would help Spira, if it would make people happy, if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can. I never imagined doing anything like this, but I won't answer till I know what's right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
I will. Go on. I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
I guess so.
I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Like Braska before you.
I had to stop myself from shouting. What's there to think about?
I'm going to the far plane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wondered why none of the others ever asked Yuna. Do you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
Not the slightest. Seymour should marry Donna, lol. They would make for a good pair. Oh, just imagine this. But no, Donna already has her, what should I describe him as? They deserve each other, lol. I give you, you have a point. But still, I think Donna got with, but hello, we're leaving. Enough. I mean, the way she is treating him, like some abuse, like some toxic abusive relationships will go on anyway. I mean, seriously, she is mistreating him enough. But on the other hand, I can't feel sorry for him. He did choose this. Why? Seymour is fun, friendly, respectable guy who I fully trust. If you put your trust in him, so I will too. Sir Merit. Yeah, Donna needs someone to boss around. Yeah, right? I mean, but hello, we're leaving. The way she's talking. My. I can repeat myself only over and over again. I can't stand Donna. I hate her, sorry. I don't like her. I like her outfit because it looks cool, but she as a character, I can't stand her. Sorry. And I don't get why someone like her would make a journey and pilgrimage like this. Huh? 10 minutes restricted chat? Oof, what happened? No, I did nothing like this. Really? Believe me, I didn't put this in. Anyways, how's it going? How's the game treating you? Pretty good actually. Here are some moments where I did a mistake on my end, but well, it was my own fault because not grinding enough. I had some sessions like grinding Blitz Ace in Besaid and make sure to have the affection values for Riku as high as possible. Oh! No, maybe that was why, because you can believe me, I didn't set this to 10 minutes. Let's see. We have a look at chat settings. We got a bot rate once. Yeah, and that was a really terrible bot rates. Hosbot or how they were called. Oh, Ollie. You know each other? By the way, do you prefer German or English? This chat is primarily in English because the language that connects us all is basically English. I do translate something back to German if needed. That's not a problem at all. But it's just that the people here in the chat, they are German, they are British, they are British, they are well from German, British, Dutch, some are Americans. So the point is, the language that combines us all is of course English. I do use a bit of my Dutch, Spanish, or French when I get the chance to it, but basically I'm not that good in those languages. I do hear from the Dutch people that it sounds okay, but still. What? Enabled followers only mode for this room? Disabled followers only mode for this room. That's odd. Audie did something in chat. And what did he do? I have no idea. Also, alright, English is it then? Where was I? There was something else I wanted to say. Yeah, but that's how it is. And I do wonder why in my last 3 streams, every time my stream just was off for a minute or so, or sometimes. Was it? How long was it? Today it was at least 1 or 2 minutes. So I wonder what's up. Nevertheless, I have played this game countless times. One was an NSG run, and my god, that was interesting. I did use a guide for this though. Oh, and by the way, I do like to have this. Can you see it? I do like to have this here next to me when playing this game. Not to look into it, but just as a bit of nostalgia. Because back when I was so young and got this game, I got this game together with this book. And same with FF8 and 9, always with these tragedy guides. Well, I would say it was a mistake to get the one for FF9 though. But nevertheless, this book brings back some nostalgia. The good old official guidebook. Yeah, right? I have the guidebook. I have the German ones for the Final Fantasy series. I got the one for FF3, which is by Future Press. I have the one for Crisis Core, for Dirge of Cerberus. Some are in English, others are in German, and well, yeah. And I have some unofficial guides for FF7 as well. But each of them is unique in its own way, with those in the way they were made. I do enjoy having them, just like with game manuals. I really like game manuals to just take a look in it. It's nice. And it's sad that today you won't find this anymore. Piggyback did an awesome job with the artwork and style of the guide. My god, am I tired. Oh, good night anyway, guys. Stay amazing. It's 3:21. What? The hell? 3:21 a.m. This I'm streaming for. I went on stream sometime. Was some time before. It wasn't at 7. It wasn't at 19. It was a bit later. But still. My god, is that a time. Konzo is known to steal time itself. Yeah, it's always Konzo. He's the one stealing the time. Konzo is using time magic. He might be a black mage, but he's using time magic as well. I know this. Oh my god. 7:42 according to my mail notification. Yeah, this makes sense. Almost 8 hours. This is some kind of... this is impressive. I don't know how I should... I don't know what I can say about this. I will now finish this part here until the end of Guado Salam, I would say, but then I will let it end with this.
Question about this far plane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the far plane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the far plane, right? But that's the far plane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
Almost 8 hours. No scary thunder planes.
Aren't you coming?
I do not belong there.
Calm down,
You're
Riku.
scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the Fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else. Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Riku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
Oh my. This does kind of fit though. Regarding the stream title, what exactly are we comparing here? You see, because the German translation is closer to the Japanese original, I do compare the German translation to the English localization. And, well, the dub helps me with this. Same with the info I get here and then from the normal remastered version on PC in English. And things that I find interesting, especially with the subtitles, etc., I do bring them up. And it's just something. How should I explain it the best? The translation in the remastered release was adjusted. The German translation was adjusted a bit to the English, the English localization, which for me meant if I show it, then the PS2 version, who has the original translation in it. And it is sometimes interesting how this differs. Sometimes they are minor things, and other times it's a bit more than just that. All in all, they aren't huge, it's just that sometimes you can see why it was changed. Or, how can I say that, rather localized. And yeah, the dub also helps with this.
See you later.
There are a few things that are interesting, like items that have been changed. For the Waffen des Solaris, aka the celestial weapons, they changed a bit which item is for who. I remember back when everyone complained that the Germans couldn't translate right because it was different than the English dub. We're comparing Cookie to Yuna and commenting on how Yuna is cosplaying as Cookie. Aw, that's nice, Merit. But yeah, well, Germany is a small country after all. But not only this, it's not only in FF10 where the German translation is closer. And then, yeah, I have another point for you. In FF8, the German translation is also really good and much closer to the Japanese original. You see, in the English version, Squall is like whatever. And in the German version, let's just say one example. Fire Cavern, English release, when Christie's is talking about how her appearance makes students nervous on the test. Well, in the English release, he just answers to that with things about whatever. And in the German version, and she calls herself a teacher. In the Japanese version, it's something around you are a teacher, exclamation mark, something like this. Or and so one is a teacher or something like this, if I'm not wrong. It's a bit around this. And just one example. And there are many others. There are also some differences, like cipher, rewritten from an S to a C, but that was basically but this was localization for the Germans, because otherwise you would have said Cypher, aka soaper. Imagine how this sounds. Hello, Cypher. Sounds odd. But yeah. And also some other things in FF9, where the German translation is also great and has its own humor, like with the accents. Right at the start with Cinna being Bavarian, and Ruby, I would say Cologne is her accent. It is interesting how to include this. And, well, I like good translations. Funny though, in FF10 there are though a few translation errors in the German version too. I would say that in the German version Yojimbo is called Yojinbo with an N. I would say M would be more accurate here, like in the English release, because the Japanese original name was, if I'm not wrong, Yojimbo. And also a mistranslation with Shiva's overdrive and her special attack. That's all I can think of right now from mistranslation in the German version.
See you later.
What the?
the farplane was cool, but I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna. Her parents, they looked so happy together. But it got me worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
You know, in one very great villain said, "Life is cruel, why should the afterlife be any different?" And in Spira, it's life is just like your hope to not get killed by sin, but in death you have this place.
Yo, Chapu! Meant to come see you earlier, yeah? Sorry. I know you won't hold it against me. I gave up that game. I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy looks a lot like you. Showed up. Traveling with him, I thought maybe you were still alive somewhere, yeah? But then again, here you are on the far plane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
Huh? Whoa.
And this cutscene unlocks the true potential of brotherhood. Or brother's heart. Translation is always a touchy subject, I agree. Usually I ignore mistakes unless it's something really awful like translating a name. I guess a lot of people do complain about the German dub of Naruto when they say instead of Sasuke Uchiha, Sasuke. This error is like, that's an error that an amateur would make. No professional translators. It's Sasuke. Oh. Life is like a box of chocolate. And I love chocolate. And cookies. Game of Thrones. Jon Snow to Jon Schnee. Or King's Landing to Königsmund or so. Why? Thank God I successfully avoided anything God-related. It is so sad what happened with Game of Thrones. The first 4 seasons were great, 5 and 6 were okay or mediocre, 7 was terrible, and 8... What 8 did to this series? 8 has destroyed anything. That's just sad. Season 8 ruined its just destroyed its whole legacy. How can you enjoy the series when you know how it ended? Destroyed character arcs, completely weird plot armor, and decisions that make no sense at all.
He is dead, and I am still alive. Coming here really makes that clear. I should focus more on what I have to do now.
What?
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Don't you mean that you should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
That's a possibility.
How about Waka?
What, me? With Waka?
Yeah, you two get along great.
Getting along isn't enough, not even close.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that. Knowing a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Yeah, I'll remember.
I won't be forgetting either. Goodbye, Chapu. You always said I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life.
So, Yuna?
I've decided.
Oh, really? That's good.
I remember when I was only 7 years old in Bavel that day. My father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets. Everyone was laughing. They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it? I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry. He won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
That means he's alive, you know.
What if my old man really is Sin? What would I say to Yuna? Heck, to everybody in Spira. Wait, why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
Everything he does just makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother... Mom? It's her.
She's very pretty.
But... wait, no one ever performed the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just figured something out.
What?
Why I hate my old man.
Imagine they translated Sin. Oh my god.
See, so I told him what I thought of him right there.
What? Really?
Of course.
I suppose, but... Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me.
Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate. It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
Oh, man. I must sound so stupid.
I don't think so.
How embarrassing.
Well, need some more time.
No. I'm ready.
Did I miss something?
Thanks for waiting. I'll go give my answer to Maester Seymour.
Lord Jiskel! Oh, Lord Jiskel!
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
Lord Jiskel.
He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
Hurry.
Talk later. We leave now.
What was that just now? That really Lord Jiskel?
I don't understand how a man like Lord Jiskel can die and not be sent.
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something, a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean death.
Not in a normal death. No natural death, you can say. Oh my. I'm going to end the stream here because I am tired. And I mean really tired. That was way longer than originally planned. Oh my god. 3:45 a.m. Oh my god. Alright, until next time. Gute Nächtle. Ja, gute Nacht. I will stream today again. Roughly at the same time. But not for so long, because on Sunday I have to work a shift in the morning. At least I have an early shift on Sunday. That's why I won't be able to stream for even for that long today again. But I do plan to stream after my shift on Sunday. We'll see. Just stream until work starts, problem solved. Yeah, with like no sleep. I know how long this shift will be. Anything but easy. My god. Nice to see you guys are still here. My god, what a long stream. An interruption in midst of it, and I don't know why, and I don't get why this happened now for the third time. In the last 3 streams, all of them had an interruption. That's weird. Gonna see where... I have to find out where the culprit is. What the culprit is. Nevertheless, thank you all for joining in on the stream tonight. Oh, want to see a last look of the cosplay at the end? Would be a cool way to finish the stream, isn't it? If you want to see the cosplay, write exclamation mark cosplay in chat. That's my wanna see the cosplay command. Easy for anyone to say, let's please show it. Alright. Gonna turn game sound off for a second so I can show you. Regarding the cosplay, normally this would be a part of it too, but because I'm, well, wearing headphones, this part is not on at the moment. Also, I have Yuna's ring and her necklace, as you can see. It's a bit difficult to see on the camera, I guess. Oh, don't be surprised because of the choker, that's just because I have a long neck. And that's my way to compensate for the long neck. And regarding the cosplay itself, as you can see, it's the whole version of Yuna, including those details here, from the skirt, from this, and those details as well. Oh, same goes for the skirt. I'm gonna put it a bit up so you can see it. That's all part of it, the whole thing. And also on my back you can see this ribbon. Yeah, the ribbon is included. It's not as big as the one from the real Yuna, but still, it is really nice. This make is so practical. Oh, and also, I forgot to tell you, the arms. Look here. Both of those have like the color scheme, like with Yuna herself. Going a bit into this rose pink color down there. And with the same details here at the top. But the most important question, is it comfy? Yes. Especially these here. Aw, so comfy. I could basically sleep in this. And it's because it's so praise be to Yevon. Yeah. And I can only say it is so comfortable. It is so comfortable to wear. By far the most comfortable of my cosplays, I would say. Although my no, it just doesn't compare. This cosplay is definitely the most comfortable I have. I can imagine why Yuna was sleeping with this on and using it as a pajama. I wonder if her song dress cosplay is also that comfy. Who knows? Nevertheless, it is really nice to wear. I do love my Tifa cosplay a lot. I also love the look of it, or my Tifa cosplays, but this, I like my Riku cosplay, I like my other cosplays, but this one is just so comfy, so nice. But enough of this today, or tonight. It's almost 4 a.m. My God, what a stream. So, thank you all for joining in, and I hope you have a good sleep. Sound back on. I for sure will now really take a nap. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna sleep a lot. Yes, it's really late. Really. So, without saying much more, this is where the stream will end. Thank you for joining in, and until next time, bye!